Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the invitation. It's a big pleasure to stay here with my friend Euler, with all these friends here, to talk about this very important fracture. This fracture is always a challenge. If you look at the first on the left, valgus displacement, head split in the middle, and the right side, you look displacement. But what you look in this fracture, you look at the vascularization, you look at the medial support, you meet the varus, you look everything, and you look at the patient. How is the patient the week before this fracture? What he does before? Then you have to really analyze everything to decide when to fix, when to replace, when to do conservative treatment. Most of this fracture, you don't need to operate. You have very good results, mainly the elderly people, without surgery. If you go the evidence, look, Valier, 2007, evaluating plate, nail, tension band, percutaneous pins, no clear advantage of any of one method for a given fracture type. One level evidence, Hemi for four-part fractures after 65. When you evaluate the constant Muller and simple shoulder test, no difference with Hemi and non-operative. No clear benefits in treating 50 patients after 65 or older with four-part fractures using Hemi or non-operative. Then, when you do non-operative, it is not displaced. And some displaced. The elderly people, severe osteoporosis, low function demand, association comorbidities, and high surgical risk. Look at this patient, 79 years old, this fracture, a split of the head. What to do? If you look at the X-ray, if you look at the CT scan, you say, have to go to do some surgery. Have to maybe go to the replacement, 79 years old. Look at the big hematoma. You have to think the patient first, not the X-ray first. And look at that after 6 months, very good range of motion for flexion, external rotation, not for internal rotation. Then you look at another no operative treatment, systematic review, 2011, level 1. High rates of radiographic healing, good functional outcomes, and modest complication rate. Now, my friends, I just say thank you very much because you don't need to operate more these patients. You look level 1. Are you agree? Absolutely. No. In medicine, never is always. However, non-operative treatment of some fractures show bad result in some cases. And then you have to really evaluate to decide what to do in this fracture. You decide to operate young patient, older active patient, the people that go for persons, active patient, then have to think about to do maybe operate. When you have the classical displacement, like Nia described, tuberosity, diaphragm displaced, and the head fragment angulated more than 45. Another indication, two-part greater or lesser tuberosity, if the great tuberosity is displaced by more than 1 centimeter, or if the fragment of the tuberosity stays together with the head and if he is displaced. Some unstable two-part neck fracture, if there is disengagement of the shaft from the humeral head, then you have more risk and instability. 2, 3, or 4 parts in varus. mainly if it is more than 30 degrees of varus. If you have it more than 30 degrees, you have to think to correct this. How are we going to fix them? This very good Cochrane database systematic review shows more than 1,000 non-operative versus operative. Evaluate men level 2. The results. Arm sling was more comfortable than the body bandage. Immediate physical therapy, not to wait 3 weeks. Less pain and better recovery. And undisplaced or stable fracture. No difference in functional score, quality of life. In the surgical group, you have more problems. When evaluate many kinds of fixation, plates, LCP, nail, polyaxial, hemi versus tension band, hemi versus reverse, what they find? Insufficient evidence for management these fractures. 2012, you have heard that. Insufficient evidence to establish the best method-surgical treatment, either for different category of fixation or arthroplasty. Then, when you have to decide, you have to think in the fracture, the patient, you have to think about the surgeon. The trauma surgeon do more fixation, and the shoulder do more replace. Always have to be ready to do both. You have to have both ways in the operating room, because sometimes you cannot do the internal fixation. Then you have to move, to replace. And then you have to think about the approach. The delta pectoral approach, you can do both, fixation and arthroplasty. But if you go lateral, it's hard to do. Some do. Two-part fractures. Level 2, prospective cohort, 97 patients. You use a nail, and they say this nail is good, can use even in complex fracture in elderly people. Look at this patient. Did one nail, locked the nail, good reduction. Reduction is the key. Do not accept the varus. If you accept the varus, you have instability and you have probably the function. Then you have correct the varus. Varus is a big problem. If you don't have the medial support, there is a tendency to go to varus. Because you have to think the bone is not so strong, not so good. A varus deformity, if you more than 20 degrees, you have to change during the surgery. Because 45 decrease the efficiency of supraspinatus. And 20 degrees, you need more force for arm elevation. Then, varus more than 20, you don't have to leave that. If you displace, reduction really important, very important, but in two parts. Usually you have a good bone, big bone enough to hold many different implants. But if the bone is osteopenic, then you have to think about some like the screws, or nail, or plates. But always, if you go to fixation, if you go to prosthesis, you need the anatomical reduction of tuberosity. And need to be healed, not reduction, but healed to have a function. 50 years old, look the right side, the displacement. You can go delta pectoral, lateral, anterolateral. Always have to think about the axillary nerve. Always have to do the suture to keep the tuberosity in the right place to be healed. 4 weeks, very good function. My first option is plate for this kind of fracture. Look at this 68 woman, 2 parts, 3 months, not too bad results. 3-part fractures. Look at this 2012, similar outcomes for nail and plate for 3 parts. No significant difference in nail and plate, but the nail has less pain. 2-level evidence, 2012, plate and nail may be useful, but the problems you have, most of them was technical problems, surgical problems that can be avoided. It's very important, the medial support. If you don't have the cortex, like in the neck of the femur, the trochanteric fracture, if you don't have the medial support, you have instability. Then, in this case, 17 patients, no medial support. In 17, collapse 5 and 5 screw penetration. Need some support in the medial, inferior medial part. Now, need to put 1 screw here. The same paper showed 18 patients with medial support, with the screw. Look at the inferior medial screws. Just 1 penetration in the joint, just 1 collapse in 18. Without medial support was 5 in 17. Then the medial support is very important to keep for stability. Locked plates are unable to support the humeral head alone. Anatomic or slight impact stable reduction, like the neck of the femur, and mechanical inferior medial support screw to be important for keeping reduction. Look at this biomechanical study. Calco restoration with screw fixation improve the stability. But you have to do the reduction. Always is difficult because you try to do minimum invasive. If you go anterior in the alto-pectoral approach, you cannot see behind the great tuberosity. And sometimes this peak. If you displace anterior, the head is posterior. If you displace posterior, the head is anterior. You have to do the anatomical reduction for to have a good function. It's very important, this control during the surgery. If you go in the anterolateral and lateral approach, you see better this reduction, but you have problems in the other way. You have to keep the head over the great tuberosity, not keep. You have to correct this to stay like this, to have the normal angle. Another problem, how high is the plate? If the plate's too high, the plates have to be below the great tuberosity. But the great tuberosity is completely loose. You cannot see too much because comes the supraspinatus, the subscap, everything is, you have to try with the X-ray and put the guide with the kitchen eye over the head, then you know that the great tuberosity stay below the apex of the head. And when go to drill with the motor, just go in the first cortex and then go with the hand. Don't use the motor to go to inside of the head because no one. You don't need that. Just the first cortex. Then you go with the hand, you feel, you never go inside of the joint, and then it is safe. You measure the length of the screw with the X-ray. Look, this patient, isolate 78, isolate injury. After 12 weeks, becoming reabsorption of the bone. If you look at the arrows, blue arrows, look at the screws coming to the joint. Because there is some reabsorption of the head, and then the screws going to stay out. Then you have to wait for the healing. After 12 weeks, take the screws that are very close to the joint or inside the joint and keep for a while. I think the video does work, but this patient was very nice, very happy. In 3 parts displaced, the proximal fragment may not hold some implants. Plates work very well, nail sometimes too. Have to increase the stability and function with the anatomic tuberosity fixation, but you have to do very good rehabilitation and patient participation. If he is not involved, you cannot have a good result. 4-part fractures. Look at this. If you have some calcar or metaphysis at the head, you have more possibility of vascularization and medial support. If you don't have that, the risk of AVN is much more. If you're less than 8 millimeters, almost 100% of AVN. If you have more than 8 millimeters of calcar, much less. Valgus or varus. Varus is a big problem. You have much more problem necrosis, loose fixation, varus, perforation. Almost 8% in varus displacement, and just almost 20% in valgus. Then if you look, it's varus, you have a much more problem to solve. Look at these 4 parts, 37 years old, no open fractures. The CT scan, and then use a medial support, good reduction, good function. But it was valgus. Now this varus, look at this, 76, female, intact neurovascular. Look inside of the CT scan, no bone. If you look here, just the subchondral bone. It's like an egg, a ball, nothing inside. If you put the screw have to stay very close because bone only here. How to give some support? Maybe you have to use something to do that. Now I have some ways that are beginning. I have used, in many cases, the norium, and now there is some papers from Michael Blaut showing this kind of screws and angers. The augmentation with polymethyl methacrylate seems to be only reasonable in case with low bone mineral density values. Then I think you have to think about this. But there is another solution. You have to correct the varus, the valgus, then you can use the bone bank. You have to give some support to keep the head in the right place. Inside of the bone, I don't know if you can see, but there is a piece of fibula to keep the bone, the head in the right place. Here you see, okay, in the results. And about the vascularization, 2/3 of the vascularization of the head come from behind. This paper from JBJS shows 64% of the vascularization come from the posterior humeral circumflex artery. When you look the hair tail, about, if you have more than 8 calcar, 8 millimeters, here is good, here is bad. If you have the medial displacement. But if you compare this with this, look, the vascularization come from behind, come from the diaphysis. If you have this displacement, probably you disrupt this vascularization. If you have more calcar, probably you have more vascularization. Then you have to keep this image with you. Always you see one X-ray to evaluate the vascularization. Because in 3 parts, 40% of ischemia. In 4 parts, 74% of ischemia. It's so high. If you look here, you go to replace everybody. But there is revascularization. The head of the humerus is not the head of the femur. It's completely different. This is a very nice paper, JBJS, Brits, 2008, systematic review, HEMI. HEMI arthroplasty, 16 studies, HEMI in 8,000 fractures. Look, the anterior elevation was 105, HEMI arthroplasty. Abduction, 92. Complication related to fixation of the healing. Always healing problems for the tuberosity. 11. I believe it will be more in our hands. Heterotopic ossification, 8.8. The constant score, 55. At the final follow-up, no pain, only mild pain, was the experience for most patients, but the patient is satisfied. Marked limitation of the function. If you compare the literature, look at the plate and HEMI, the constant score looks the same. You fix or replace with HEMI, looks the same. Then when considered doing an arthroplasty, relative indication, older patient with osteopenia, 3 and 4 parts, humeral fractures, with or without dislocation of the head. Young people, exceptionally, 4-part fractures, 4-part dislocation, and head split when it is impossible to fix, to do internal fixation. Like this, it's impossible. Then you have to do replacement. 8 weeks after operation, osteonecrosis, then you have to change this. You have to do replacement. In summary, arthroplasty is a good choice for displaced 4-part fractures and fractures dislocation. 3-part fractures and dislocation, older individuals, poor bone quality. The surgical technique is important. Correct the placement of implant, 20 to 30 degrees wrong here. If you are in doubt, it's better you put 20, because 20 is better than 40. Because everybody have one retroversion. Not too low, not too high. And the tuberosity fixation grafting always. Reverse prosthesis gaining popularity, mainly in Europe. In the last shoulder meet in Croatia, Dubrovnik, everybody doing reverse. But you cannot find anyone level 1 paper for a while. I think it's a good way. But for a while, you don't have sufficient information to really do that safely. And you have some problems. You can indicate this for the cuff problem, the people that cuff problems, insufficient cuff, but you have probably the impingement, acromion fractures, and probably if you have losing of the glenosphere. But when you do for fracture, it's not like this. If you do for arthrosis, cuff arthropathy, the result's so nice because the deltoid is good, but for fractures, not easy to have one result like this. Then the proximal humerus fractures is still unsolved. But I have some take-home message to say you. Never varus. medial support. Evaluate the possibility of necrosis. And for me, the most important thing, the patient and have to reduce anatomically the tuberosity because everything depends on the tuberosity. Reverse without infraspinatus, no external rotation. Hemi without sub, no function. Then, if you go to fix, if you go to replace, you have to be healed the tuberosity. The evidence comes, but need the experience. And altogether, in my experience, I think in osteosynthesis first. I'd like to invite you, everybody, to come to Rio next November 19 for the CICOT meeting, the World Congress of CICOT. Thank you very much.